Hi everyone, my name is Sam Lund, and today I am presenting about networking. But first, I'd like to tell you where I am. I'm in Dayton, Ohio, and I am a cheerleader, so I'm helping cheer on the team at the NCAA men's basketball tournament. So, like I said, I'm going to be talking about networking, but networking is not what you think. Networking, for a lot of people, seems like a series of steps, but actually it is, for me at least, telling my story. And I'd like to explain to you a little bit about what I mean by that. So in sixth grade, I wanted to be an editor more than anything. I thought that all editors did was read, and I love reading. So I thought that was the perfect career path. And that's what I came to BYU to do. So I came to BYU my freshman year. I found social media. In a class with Dr. Burton, we used social media to do research for our papers, and I was just amazed. I thought it was the coolest thing. And what it did for me was it opened my eyes to this whole new world of meaningful communication. And I found that communication on social media could be meaningful and intelligent and creative, and I was just fascinated by it. But I found that I was kind of faced with these two paths. I could have a direct career path with editing that would give me specific skills that I would learn, or I would go with social media, which is kind of this nebulous fog that I would have to navigate. So I called my mom, who's always been my biggest cheerleader, and she said, "Sam, you need to talk to someone so you can do something." And I said, "Okay, well, that sounds like a pretty good plan." And what I like to call that process is putting out my feelers. And so while I was putting out my feelers, I went to advisors at the Advisement Center and a few different professors. And while they could tell that I was really excited about this path, I wasn't able to really articulate to them what I wanted to do. And so they weren't able to give me very much guidance. But, I kept trying to talk to people and to explain what it was that I was passionate about, but I found it was pretty difficult. And then I found a flyer for the Digital Humanities program. And I thought, digital humanities should be good to go. And I went to the first class, and I sat down, and the teacher started talking about code, and I said, "Nuh-uh, this is not for me." It's a great program, but not for me. And after that, I felt like, man, I just haven't found that someone I needed to talk to. I haven't found that professional that's supposed to give me guidance and give me a direction. So I felt a little bit lost, but I decided to go get a little bit of experience. So that's when I did an online writing internship, and it was really useful. I figured out what I didn't want to do on the internet, and I figured out some things that I could do with my editing minor also. But after that experience, I still felt like nobody really understood my passion for social media and what I felt like it could do for the professional world and even for myself. And so, I still felt a little bit lost and like I was looking for the guru up on the mountain, waiting for somebody to give me some sort of direction, but I didn't really find anyone. So I decided to, keep looking for more experience. And so, true to myself, I kept my feelers out, kept the process going, and I got some internships and some different experiences with social media. And this is when I got back in contact with Dr. Burton. And I noticed that the English Society was needing some help with social media, so I went to him and volunteered, and we had a conversation, and at this time I was thinking about going to grad school. And Dr. Burton said, "Well, Sam, you actually have quite a bit of experience. Grad school is really great and everything, but I don't know if there's really a program for what you want to do." And I said, "Well, yeah, I haven't really had much luck finding anything." And he said, "Let me tell you what, I will introduce you to my daughter-in-law, Mindy." And Mindy had worked at an actual job with an actual company doing social media. And I was so excited to meet her. And our meeting went great, and I felt like I learned a lot. And I was thinking to myself, finally, there's the professional that was going to direct me. But it didn't really turn out like that afterwards. I felt like, yes, meeting with Mindy was great, but I didn't need to talk to a professional to have a direction. I had already done internships. I had already done projects and learned about social media by myself. And all I needed to do was just talk to people. And so throughout this process, it hasn't really been like a step-by-step leading up to talking to a professional. It's just been me doing what I love and then being able to talk to people about it, and then from there having opportunities. So the formula I want to give you today is networking equals doing what you love and then telling people about it. And really that's where all the opportunities lie. Thank you.